Hey yo guys, Mr. Eric here, back with another vlog. It's been a little while and I actually recorded a vlog not too long ago, maybe like a week and a half or so ago, and I meant to upload it a few days later, but I got really behind on my schedule. Getting used to work, getting used to going to tournaments on weeklies, getting used to streaming, and also recording Anthra's Ladder videos has been quite a chore, so I put my vlog on the back burner, and I'm not going to release the vlog I just made. But what I am going to do is I'm going to recap what I talked about. I'm going to be a little quick about it. Probably won't be posting any pictures like I plan to, but I at least want to push a vlog out there to let you guys know about my experience this past couple weeks, okay? First thing on the list is Smashcon. I have to say, Smashcon was the absolute greatest tournament. Like, what other word can I use? Phenomenal, I've been using that word a lot. Like, it's just a marvelous tournament that I've been to in so very long. Now, it didn't create like the most memories for me or anything. I didn't have to. It was more so like just the way it was, the vibe, the layout, the feel, the timing, the scheduling, everything, the efficiency. It was just like everything was just really well done, really well planned out, and it was just marvelous tournament. The venue had a ton of setups. The way everything was laid out was really well. We had an arcade, had a lot of booths. Like even the section that had like Wii U setups and any sort of Smash setup, like even that looked kind of small, like from a distance. Like, oh, they just got this tiny little corner of this ginormous venue, but it was enough. It was all we needed. I mean, it would have been great if we had, you know, even more, but it's all we really needed. They had three stages, like 3 different stages of stuff going on. Like one that had nothing but like presentation, another one they had like concerts and stuff and dance parties, and then they would do like top 5 or top 4 or whatever on the main stage, and then they had another stage where they did like top everything else, like top 32 or whatever, or anything on stream. As for my performance at SmashCon, not the best. I did get first seed in my pool. I was originally first seed coming in, and then I won my pool. I think I 2-0'd everyone. I didn't drop a game, but I had close games, especially my first round against a Greninja player from Puerto Rico. I don't remember his name though, but he was very solid Greninja player. I was also very nervous. But I swept through my first wave of pools, but my wave 2, oh my god, it was a death pool. Like, the route that I took in my second pool was completely a death pool for me at this level that I'm at, because my first round was against a guy named Kip Dog. Kip Dog's from Michigan. He played Pikachu. I 2-0'd him. No worries. The game 2 or set 2 of my second wave of pools was against Zero, the guy that kind of won Smashcon. I mean, spoiler alert. Yeah, he won Smashcon. Duh. He bodied me. Well, not really. Like, honestly, I kept it kind of close. Like, game 1, we were both at kill percent on our first stock. He got the first stock, and then I couldn't kill him, so he 2-stocked me. Game 2, we both got the stock around the same time, I think. And then I up smashed him. He missed an up B or something, and I up smashed him for it. And then I got him to like 50-some% on his last stock. That wasn't too bad. Against Faust though, Faust beat me worse than what Zero did, and Faust didn't even use his main. He used Marth. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get, like, I couldn't dig deep for the for that fire, that fighting fire. Like, as soon as he'd get me at low percents, like he'd get me at a low percent at the very start of the set, and it was just curtains for me. I just could not keep it together. It just, I don't know what happened. I fell apart, and he just bodied me. It's a quick 2-0, and I had to rethink my life there for a bit. And I was just like, what am I missing? What am I really missing? And I'll get to that, what I think it was later, when we get to SKTAR 4. Moving on though from that tournament, I had a couple Xanadus. I had 2. The first one that came about since the last vlog, I was like on stream the entire night except for one match. Like, my first round wasn't on stream, but after that, every other round was. First round I had to fight Poyo's brother, Surrender, Jigglypuff versus R.O.B. I don't know that matchup, so I was also nervous on stream trying to figure out a matchup, but I did well enough, and I 2-0'd him. Then I had to fight Guy on stream, and I don't know the Duck Hunt Dog matchup, and that's who he plays, but I did 2-0 him as well. Those were kind of close though, but I moved on to fight... Did I fight Boss next? No. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, no. I fought Mick. Oh my gosh, dude. If you haven't seen this set, please go look up Mr. Eric. I spelled Mr. all the way out. Mr. Eric versus Mick, M-I-K. That was the most godlike set I've had ever in tournament. And it was against a pretty decently, level player. and every kill was a gyro setup, and I ended it with a gyro spike. It was so good, so crisp. Then I went to fight boss. That's right, and then he 2-0'd me this time. You know, the week before that, he won game 3 or whatever. But he 2-0'd me this time. He just kept getting in on me and punishing me for me gyroing too close to him and stuff. They were close games though. And in losers, I had to fight Smashcon. Smashcon, he one-shot me game 1. He won kind of comfortably with Rosalina, and then game 2, it was like last hit, and then I blew it. I whipped a gyro right in front of him and got up smash for it. Whatever. So that was it. I got 5th place though, which was pretty good. 5th place was the highest I've ever gotten yet. The previous week I got 9th, so that's a pretty big improvement. So top 5 at Xanadu, I'll take it. You know, I want to go for first though. That's my goal. I want to get first. I want to get it more than once. I want to get it consistently. I want to take over MDVA if I possibly can. I think it's possible. I really want to like push myself to do that though. The week after I had Xanadu number 3. So that one went pretty well. Hardly any matches were on stream until later in the bracket though, and my first match on stream was against Pink Fresh. Was that really my first match on stream? I think it was, and that was for winner gets top 5 guaranteed. And so I had to fight Pink Fresh. I think either he won game 1 or I won. I don't remember. It went to game 3 though. It was last hit. And it was, I had a really clutch roll read. Like I saw him read. It was more like a roll react, and I reacted to his roll, and I up smashing for it and clutched out game 3. I was very pumped about that. So happy that I wasn't blowing that set away. And then I went to fight Snow, the Fox player, and he gets consistently top 5 at Xanadu. So I knew I had my work cut out for me. Game 1, he kind of bodied me, he kind of wrecked me. I wasn't very comfortable with the matchup just yet, or at least his play style. But game 2, I came back with a vengeance. You could just like look at my face, and I was just like really into it, like really into it. I don't know. Like I make a face. I feel like when I get really serious, and which I admit I'm pretty funny to watch on camera. If you go back and watch me play matches, I'm like I don't know. I move my mouth a lot, and sometimes I'll stick my tongue out and random stuff. I don't know. It's just the gamer behavior in me. I don't know what it is. And then let's see. What was after that? Filton. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even tell you how that went. Anyways, so against Snow I won game 2 solidly, and then game 3 kind of picks me to Lilat, and I had a solid lead, and he brought it all the way back with this huge like 60 to 70% combo on me. I just couldn't take anything. I was kind of pseudo freaking out a little bit that I was blowing my lead, and he just got this huge combo on me. Then he hit me with the Snow special, which is back air on your shield. You think that you can grab him, but he spaced it well enough where you can't grab him, and then he forward smashes you for grabbing. It's also the very first kill he got on me in the set, and it's also how he ended the set. So that kind of was very unfortunate that I fell for that again, and I was beating myself up over it. But I'm going to try my best not to let it happen again. I'm going to think of what to do to get around that. In losers bracket, I had to fight Phil Tension, which is the other Fox main, and Tantalus happened to put him in losers. So I'm like, okay, maybe if Tantalus beat him, then I should be able to beat him as well. But I think I'm a better R.O.B than Tantalus. I think it's been proven already. So I was like, okay, I think I'll do better this time. I actually did worse. Phil Tension happened to just zone me so much better. I did not know how to get in on him, and he baited me, and he made sure that if there was a standoff, he was making the first move, or if he was in my face, he was reacting to me first. Like he was just on point. He got a solid 2-0 on me. So I walked away with 5th again. So back-to-back 5th places at Xanadu, but at least I haven't dropped any yet, and hopefully I don't drop any more. I just keep going up, and once I get first, I never go down, which I know that's unrealistic, but that's the dream. We'll dream. So I'm sure I'm gonna have some faulty, bad placing at Xanadu soon. I'm just waiting, but that's the part of me that just waits for disaster to happen, though. And I don't need to think like that. I need to focus on just winning. But anyway, moving on to SKTAR 4. I've always wanted to go to SKTAR, but I've never had a chance because I've always lived like 10 plus hours away. But now I live like 3.5 hours away because I moved to the East Coast, and so it worked out. But I ended up driving by myself up there, and where I left around rush hour time, it took me like 5 hours to get to where I was going, and I wasn't staying near the venue. I was staying at some coworkers' place, and I got to catch up with them because I hadn't seen them in about a month or so. And got to stay at their place. It was really nice seeing them. We all went to the Irish pub, got some drinks, and ate some food and whatever. Got to ride the New Jersey train for the first time, and then I went to SKTAR the next day, and they put me in as a 3 seed going into pools, and top 2 make it out, so I was a little worried about that. I had to fight a player by the name of Avalon, the 2 seed, in my 3rd round of bracket pools, and he's a Sheik player, and he does pretty well in New Jersey apparently. So I watched some videos on him, I took some notes, I studied him really hard, and I ended up beating him 2-1. I was so pumped about it, but then I had to fight Tweak, who was the 1 seed, and he would always open up each match against me doing like a 0 to 70 string on me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, he is really this good. But I always like creeped back into it. Like, I eased my way back into it and always closed the gap. In both games that we played, because he 2-0'd me, but they were both last hit, last stock, and I was kind of okay with that. You know, like, I wanted to win, but hey, at least I kept it close, and I know I have the potential to do better. But I kept playing with this fire inside me, like, I am going to beat this guy. So I went in the losers bracket knowing that I was going to have the rematch with Avalon. And last time I had a rematch like that in bracket pool was against Larry Lur at Apex, and he just destroyed me in the rematch. So I wasn't about to let this happen. But Avalon opened up really strong, got like a 80% lead on me on the first stock. But then I get him off the stage and I double dunked him. I double spiked him, and I was like, yes! Got that first stock off of him first, and then I just ran away with the lead. I won that one. Then he counterpicked me with Mario, actually, on Miiverse, and it was super close. He ended up winning. Last hit. And I went to game 3, and he decided to stay Mario because he's like, well, you know, it did better than my Sheik or whatever, but that's where he messed up. I calmed my nerves down because I was really choking right then. It wasn't just him not playing, it was me choking more so than anything. I mean, props to his Mario, but it wasn't as good as his Sheik. And I destroyed his Mario game 3 though, and then he rage quit after I took his first stock or whatever, and he walked away just saying I can't play with no sound or whatever. And I don't like to play with no sound either, but I just listen to music. That's about the only remedy I have for it. So yeah, that's the first time I busted out the music in a long time. Been about a month or so now. So normally I played with music a couple months ago, and but now I busted it back out again. So we'll see if I continue to do that or not. So I advanced to day 2. I got number 2 seed. I'm in losers bracket side, and I advanced to day 2, top 32. And then I had, I won't jump ahead yet. So following that, I went to New York City for the first time. I drove back up to where I was staying at for the weekend with my coworkers, and we took the train to New York City. I'd never been to New York City. I've always been like this close because of Apex, always being like 30 minutes away from New York City, but I've never been. And we went. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, I got to see Times Square, got to go to Bryant Park, got to have some, like, I wouldn't really call it New York pizza, but I got to go to this really awesome pizza place called Capizzi. It was really good pizza. It was just great. I could see like so many different types of people, so many different, I don't know, walks of life just right there in New York City. So many tourists. I was a tourist too, I guess, kind of. Felt like it at least. It was just cool. Really cool. I feel like I'm born in the wrong state sometimes, you know, when I see all these really cool, like, places that just blow my mind. I'm like, I love it so much, you know? I love it so much more than the country, and it's just eye-opening. It really is. It puts me in awe every time. I'm 26 years old, and I'm finally getting to experience this kind of stuff, but I can't wait to experience more of it. Definitely gonna have to go back to New York City one day, maybe alone, and just explore, just, you know, whatever. So anyways, that was a lot of fun, but back to Smash. Day 2 of SKTAR 4. I had to fight Leap of Faith Hakaru. First round. He's also a Mario player, but he mains Mario. He's also part of Leap of Faith crew. And then he also took Fatality to game 3. Fatality being that beast-ass Captain Falcon that got, like, what, 4th at SKTAR? Which was really good. 3rd or 4th? Something like that. I think it was 4th. But anyways, really good. So I was a little worried, but I took a lot of notes on him. I took a lot of notes on Mario, at least in general. And I made sure what stages I wanted to ban, the counterpick. I took all the notes on my phone, on my little memo app, and I just went with it, rocked with it. And game 1, I SD at 0. And then I almost brought it back though. I really was clutching it out, but then I just couldn't finish off the his second stock. We were both at last hit at the end of game 1, even though I SC'd at 0. So I know I'm in his head, I know it. But he still had a lot of fight in him, because game 2, it was super close last hit, but I barely clutched it out. But game 3, I ran away with it. I had a comfortable lead, even though I was still nervous. I was really nervous, but I was like, I need to hone in on this. I just had to like just keep focusing on winning, and like have that drive to just want to beat this man into the ground. And that's what I did. I sat down. I wasn't very friendly. I wasn't mean or anything when I sat down next to my opponent. I was just there for business. It was there like headphones in already. I'm ready to go. Well, you know, no small talk. It's all about any kind of conversation was about our set. It was about picks and bans or whatever. People wanted to start on Smashcon. I said no, we're striking, that kind of thing. You know, I went in super like motivated, like super focused, and I ended up beating Hackaroo 2-1. Then I had to go fight a person by the name of Help R, and he played Diddy Kong round 1, and he fell for a lot of my gyro sit-ups, and I won that game pretty comfortably. I think I even dunked him once, and then game 2 he went Falco, and I was like, ooh, don't think this is gonna do too well, and it didn't. And then he was like, got up and walked off and was like, Rob, I hate Rob or something. I'm like, yeah, hate Rob all you want. I don't care, I won. So then the third round in the losers, I had to fight Salem, the guy that won Apex 2013. If you haven't seen that, please go look it up. It's one of the most hyped brawl sets you'll ever watch. At least watch game 5. Grand Finals versus him versus Mewtwo King. You have to watch at least game 5. Apex 2013. Please do it right now. And he plays Sheik, and I played him, and we kept it really close. Game 1 was about last hit when he beat me, and then game 2, I had the lead, and then it was tied, last stock, and then I SD'd. I meant to up B, and I guess my nerves got the best of me, and I ended up hitting the neutral B. But I felt like I made a huge improvement this past weekend, simply because like normally, I don't know, I'm always too worried about losing. I'm always too worried about doing bad. And this time I just wanted to annihilate people. I wanted to like prove myself, you know? I just really wanted it. And I listened to like a lot of like motivational music and stuff to like pump myself up. I made sure I stayed in the zone. I made sure that I ate a very clean diet that day. Like all I had around me was like fast food, so I stopped at like Wendy's and got like a grilled chicken sandwich with a salad or something with a water to drink. Like that kind of diet, you know? The venue served food. Instead of a burger, I got grilled chicken. I did get some fries or whatever, but you know, still kept it pretty clean on the average. And but yeah, I lost to Salem though. I ended up getting 13th out of like 100 plus, which is, you know, nothing to really write home about, because I expect myself to do better. That's what I need to feel inside. I need to make myself believe that I can do better than that. Like that's not good enough. That way I can push myself harder. So, but 13th still, I'll take it for now, you know, I will. I'm not content though, not settling, but I'll take it for now. I'm gonna improve on that. But yeah, overall it's been an incredible past couple weeks. From Smashcon to SKTAR 4, it's just been nothing but adventure. I mean, I've seen so many new cities. I got to see Baltimore for the first time, like downtown. Got to see Philadelphia, drive past that as well. Got to see what real rush hour traffic's like. Oh my gosh, it's nuts. I can't even begin to describe what traffic jams are like. It's so new to me. But yeah, all of it's just been mind-blowing, but I've loved every bit of it. Thank you guys for, you know, supporting me every step of the way. For those of you that have, for those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay. I'm gonna keep pushing out Anthony's Ladder videos. I might have to skip a couple matches, that way so I can climb the ranks and get more high-level matches recorded for you all. When I do introduce new characters to the Anthony's Ladder series, it's gonna be a bit though, okay? I am going to do that, but it's gonna be down the road when I do that. I did go ahead and make an account for that though, so expect more of that. Expect more Xanadus. I don't know what tournaments in the near future. I'm considering Big House 5. I might go ahead and register for that and then try to figure out how I'm gonna get there. But I don't know if that's gonna happen yet or not, so please don't bank on it. I'll let you guys know in a future update. I might make a vlog right after this next Xanadu, who knows? So please stay tuned. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please leave me a like or comment below, or hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. R.O.B Squad out. Beat boop.